Kick Ons, episode 27, second last ep for the year. We're very excited. We've had a nice little break off this week and first day back in yesterday after having the weekend off. So it was good to, I guess, have a bit of a break. On Saturday, we watched the VFL boys, which was a little bit disappointing that they couldn't get the win. But Huey, how'd you find your break and what have you been up to over the last few days? Where's that?
Welcome. Every time I walk into this room, something just jumps inside my throat. I don't know what it is. I think I get a bit nervous and then it just tickles. Oh, I'll be right.
Tell us about what you've been up to since we've last seen you.
Our break was all right. I didn't do too much. I obviously wasn't golfing the first few days, so that was a little bit tough for me. I'm so used to getting on the course and wasting 5 hours, but should be back now. So, we cooked up a feed for the boys at Bez's on Saturday, and thanks to Michael from the Carina North Butchers there. They helped us out with a few steaks and snags. Just took it easy, really, a bit like the week before Port, just trying to keep, preoccupied, and now we'll be able to launch into it this week.
Definitely. Well, we had training Saturday morning, which was good at the Gabba. Then obviously watched the boys Saturday. They were Saturday, weren't they? Yeah. And I was going to give a shout out to my brother who won the Quaffle Grand Final, Aspley. That's actually a good turnout at Cooperoo, which was really, really good. And they played some good footy. So I think he's...
What is it?
He's
Monday?
Done. He's done.
Tuesday.
They made Monday essay, so I think I'm not sure if he'll be back at work today, but
that'd be
back
rough.
at work. But congratulations to all the Ashley boys out there. Well done. So
Chiefs home club.
Yeah, Chief and Eric played there as well.
Rick did.
Yeah, he played a couple of games there. I think someone else did as well.
Dorso won the best on ground, did he?
I'm not sure. I didn't stay to the end. I've got to say,
possibly.
I reckon he did. He dominates. He big like his hands in that. Just
sits a kick behind the ball, Chiefs said, and dominates.
Unreal.
Yeah.
It was good. I think saw Keezy there as well, which was pretty cool. So a few of the Brizzy boys were floating around, which was nice. We'll get into the game anyway, though, Huey. I'm so excited. I was just saying that to Sammy, like, watching the games this weekend, I find them so hard to watch because you just get so G'd up. Like, I know it's good to have a bit of a break, but especially the Friday night and the Saturday night game, I was just found myself like pacing around the house at the end of the game.
Same. I couldn't sleep after the Melbourne Carlton game. I was lying in bed, eyes wide open. Just
I was the same. Like, what
a game!
I was saying, Liv was like going on about like, why do you watch the games before you go to bed then? And I was like, well, you've got to watch it. But I don't know. You don't think you get so invested in it though. Like, and I ended up having to chuck a movie on before I went to bed just to keep the eyes.
So did I actually.
I put on Hunger Games. Talk about Hunger Games. I've never seen it before.
Hunger Games.
Never seen it before. And like one of those ones that I was just like, should have just watched it and kind of missed the boat.
Yeah.
So now I'm starting to go on the second one now. It's pretty good.
First one's probably I think that's definitely the best, but
I'll
probably just stop there. I reckon.
No, they're pretty good, aren't they?
I can't really remember them too much, but I do remember that I enjoyed them. I actually put on the Grinch.
Really? Yeah. The cartoon one or the real one?
The cartoon one. It was second on Netflix, good. So I don't mind watching a little kids movie when I'm a bit wide.
Well, Froggy was telling me to watch Sorry. No, Froggy's not here. I'm just nodding to say it. Froggy told me to watch The Little Mermaid the other day. He said he watched that. It was good.
Was it actually all right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch that.
I watched Elemental the other day. That was actually really good. The new Disney one.
Yeah.
Where it's like fire and water. And
we were talking about the top, Joey Danaher loves his like his kids' movies and that. We're talking about the best ones recently. Have you seen Coco?
Oh, I'm not sure if I have.
Coco's good. Inside Out.
Yeah.
The emotional one. That one's a good one. That little five-bloke reminds me of Mitch Robbo. Those good ones. Actually some good ones out. But anyway, we'll get to
off
the
topic.
Yeah.
It's lost. What are we talking about?
We're talking about going to bed, watching movies. And anyway, we'll get stuck into the game this weekend. What's the feel, Huey? Do you want to give everyone an insight about the feel around the boys around the club? I know you and me very excited, but how do you find, I guess, we had a good practice over the week before, but that balance between having a week off but still staying like switched on kind of thing?
Yeah, I think, that's the main emotion from everyone at the moment. It's excitement. We've been in this position a couple of times now. We've played, is it 2 prelims last year in 2020?
Yeah. Home prelim in
2020. Yeah.
It's long.
So I think we know what to expect. you're still quite nervous. It's a huge time of the year, and everyone obviously wants to be playing in a grand final. But I think that our focus is solely on this week, and we haven't really had any of our meetings yet. What the heck? We haven't had too many meetings yet, but I think once you start getting into the Oppo previews and stuck into that side of things, and that's when you really get going and get really excited to play. But I mean, business as usual last week, and now we'll launch into things.
And obviously coming up against Carlton, it doesn't matter what year it is, these prelim finals, obviously the best teams are still alive and they've got so much momentum. So it's going to be an awesome team. I know the Carlton supporters probably come up here, but the Gabba's sold out again, so it's going to be...
It'll probably be half Carlton. That's what they do.
Well, it's going to be Brisbane. They come out of the woodworks around now, don't they? But our Brisbane supporters will be awesome at the Gabba, and to have them behind us this week is going to be unbelievable. And then obviously the Broncos playing later that night, so hopefully both teams get a win.
Yeah, big weekend in Brizzy. Absolutely. I think with Carlton, they're quite similar to us in a way. They've got some really big weapons up forward and a great midfield that matches up really well with ours. So it's going to be a really good game, and I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait to play. It's going to be awesome. Obviously, the VFL season done this last weekend, losing to Werribee, but just want to give a massive shout out to Hutto and all the boys. I know Matho spoke about it during the week, talking about the mindset that they had there this year, and I feel like that was really noticeable all year. Just a no-fuss attitude that they come in and play their role every week, and I guess you could see from all the players that come into the AFL team every week that have been playing VFL just fitted in seamlessly. And one of those blokes, Cal, who's coming on with our podcast next, in and out, and then come in and found his spot, and it's been awesome all year. But a big shout out to those boys. Yeah,
there's been plenty of guys that have been playing really solid footy through the VFL, and then once they had the chance, they played really well. God, I can't keep going, I don't think.
Just take a breath, mate. You've only done 27 episodes. There's no pressure.
I'm not nervous. I don't know what's going on.
Anyw's
a warm weather, a bit of hay fever.
You've been sleeping with the aircon on or something?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah. He's a bit rattled this morning. That's all right. I'll keep going, mate. Obviously, JL as well. That's awesome as well for JL. I think 11 games polled out of 14 that he played.
Yep.
Won the listed medal, which is best in comp for the VFL. So
how many games were there actually? How many did you miss?
It would be similar to the AFL, wouldn't it? 20 something.
Yeah.
22 or something. 22.
So he's played, what'd you say, 14 games?
14 games, he polled in 11.
That's a huge effort, isn't it?
I think he averaged 33 and 7 or 8 score involvements.
Crazy. He said to me yesterday he was in here doing some media, and it didn't click with me.
Yeah.
But then last night they put up photos of him holding a medal in broad daylight.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
What's going on there? He must have known.
He actually sent a photo last night where it cat's out of the bag and it was Seb with a medal on.
Oh, right.
And I was like, what's going on here? I don't understand what's happening.
So the poor, the guys that think they're a chance are flying all the way down to Melbourne.
I'm pretty sure Matthew was down in Melbourne.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
And Kai, I think, as well.
Oh, yeah, Kai was down there as well. But
Prizzy was watching we were watching it.
We was watching the vote last night. What was it on last night?
He just had it. It must have just been a link. But
was Prizzy getting ready for a couple of votes, was he?
Oh, I think he was waiting for his team of the year selection, which didn't come.
How did he get in there?
Made the squad, but...
Oh, wait, so it was him, Kai and JL that made the squad?
I think, the three of them.
And JL made the team, obviously, as well?
Yeah. Maybe 40 made the squad. 2, possibly? No, 3.
It was a 40-man squad.
Bad luck, 40. No.
I'll take the piss anyway.
It's been a rough start.
That's good. The AFLW girls as well got another win out here at Brian Holmes. That was at 5 o'clock, I think, wasn't it? The other night. So congratulations. Jen Dunn, 5th Irish player to debut at the club, and got a jumper presented by Darragh, which was pretty cool. And so have Conway Kick 3. So another very successful day for the girls. So congratulations on that. We've got Cal coming in. I'm very excited.
Can't
for Cal.
wait. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Not sure what we'll get, which Cal we'll get, but it'll be good.
I want to bring up a story with him, but it might make you uncomfortable. So we'll see how we go. But stick around, guys, and Cal's jumping on.
Cam, a few of the boys have been telling me how good our show sounded lately.
Well, they're probably listening on Audira headphones. They personalise sound to your unique hearing profile, like 20/20 vision, but for your ears.
So you don't reckon it's just our excellent podcasting skills?
That too. I use mine for calls, music, movies, and of course, listening to our show. They're noise cancelling, Bluetooth enabled, and have 30 hours of battery life.
Brisbane Lions members can claim their exclusive 20% discount on any pair of Adira headphones through their member page.
What's not to love? Join the club today and feel connected with Adira.
Join the Ned's AFL Open Group to connect, bet and banter with hundreds of like-minded punters and see expert tips on every AFL game this season. Take it to the Ned's level. T's and C's apply. See website for details. Chances are you're about to lose.
All right, welcome back to Kick Ons. We've got our man Cal on. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Thanks, boys.
Huey's back after he just went and did a saltwater cup. Huey's out there.
A bit of nasal spray and I'm good to go.
You're right, you're back?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Just got to speak with a bit more gusto and
You're
not
a bit down. Yeah. You're sitting at the bottom of your throat. Cal, thanks for jumping on. I know there's been a couple of boys on that. Have you listened to any episodes or not really?
Nah,
Be honest.
snippets.
just the highlights.
Snippets. Everyone just listens to
Yeah.
snippets.
We're ticking them off though.
Yeah. Well, how many? Far out. We've probably nearly got most of the boys.
The ones
ones-
on the barrel now.
Well, actually, we've saved the best for last.
Yeah, I know. Well, who are we going to do next
Joey
week?
as well, who hasn't been on. We're pretty keen to get.
Are we
There's
gonna-
a couple of big names. Kenny McKenna.
Yeah, I'll ask Connor heaps of times, but
He won't come.
come
No.
on. I see, because we're going to need subtitles.
Yeah.
You're going to get him, Joey?
Oh,
I think so.
ooh.
How's it like even getting Joe for normal media at the footy club? Not saying this isn't normal media, but yeah, exactly.
Joey next week.
If we get Joey next, if we win this week, we'll say we get Joey next week. But we've got our best guest on this week,
Yes.
Cal. How have you found your year this year, mate? Give us a bit of a rundown. We were touching on it before, like we were speaking about the VFL and how good they were going this year and the ability for them to bring in players to the AFL team. And what round did you probably find yourself into the team?
Oh, I'm not too sure. I think it was like mid-season.
Yeah,
maybe,
but
like-
since then you've been really consistent.
Yeah, so I started in the VFL. It's been a bit of a frustrating year for me, like with injury and stuff, like early in the year. So I'd be coming close to playing and getting picked, and then I'd get injured or something like that. But yeah, I've been playing consistent footy in the AFL now, and been really enjoying it. And it's obviously a privilege to be able to still be playing.
Yep.
At this time of the year. So yeah, it's exciting times.
A privilege to come on the podcast as
Yes.
A privilege to be
More
here today,
important
boys.
things. You've been swung around a little bit throughout your career. What do you mean I'm so bad? I've had a stinker today. Rating 5, Brotherhood Red. Yes, you've been swung around a bit throughout your career, but you started to find a bit of a position out in the wing and playing a lot of footy out there and very consistently. How have you found just being able to settle into more so one role than a variety of roles like you might have done in the past?
Yeah, it's been good to be able to just get like consistency in the role. Like you said, probably my first 3 years here, I was playing pretty much everywhere, and it's just been good to sort of week to week know what I'm doing, and come in and work on my craft and get better and all those things. Just makes going into a game, my mindset a bit more clearer.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've really enjoyed the wing role. Fags we had a really good conversation earlier in the year just about exactly what we were just talking about, just getting sort of continuity in a certain role.
Yeah.
And that's been on the wing and forward. And I'll go forward probably 5 minutes or something like that. So little quick stints, but just really enjoyed it and been playing instinctive footy, which is, when I play my best footy. So yeah, it's been good.
Absolutely.
Obviously starting as well. Talk about early days of football. Obviously we got you from the Gold Coast, but how'd you find the move from the Gold Coast to Brisbane? And it's obviously a bit of a tricky move sometimes because, like Brisbane and Gold Coast can be a little bit head to head. But as soon as you come to the club, obviously such a great bloke and we've loved every second of having you here. But how did you find that move initially?
It was pretty tough because obviously big rivalry, but it's just down the road. So it was like, in terms of actually logistically, it's pretty easy.
Jump in the car.
Drive up the M1. It's been awesome. Like, great bunch of blokes and great people at the club. And I've loved every minute here. And got a family now. Got a little baby, not baby, 2-year-old now. He's crazy, keeps me on my toes. Loz is loving it up here as well. So we're just out in Manly on the bay and love it out there. So it's been good. I love the club
down there.
Yeah, the Manly crew's a good crew out there. Who you got?
Jared Berry, tries
Yeah, I
to.
know. He always
He's
tries
gonna
to
move out
get out there. Well, he says he's a part of the Balima crew, Camp Hill crew, and Manly
he's all
crew.
over the shop.
You just can't be. Talk to us about your music as well, Cal. We know you love your music, and you got a fellow musician sitting next to you. Where did that love come from? And what's your favourite thing to do musically?
Oh no!
Musically, well, I'm not a musician. You two are the guys that are musicians.
That's right, mate. I love music ever since I was young. My older brothers all sort of played instruments and guitar and stuff. I'm not that good. I just sort of like to pick it up every now and then.
You do play
Modest.
guitar though, don't you?
Yeah.
There's a few clips of him getting around. Yeah.
You can pump yourself up here.
But yeah, like I just love music. I've got good record collection coming together. Got a little downstairs room that we just got done downstairs. So I've got a little setup down there. I've showed Clug. You have to come over in the off season.
He's invite me around.
But yeah, no, I just love music. It gets my mind off things and just have a really good appreciation for it. So
We were actually floating with the idea that we would start a band up with Crowes.
yeah.
Seriously.
we
COVID video.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no. There was a little bit of chat. Henry apparently plays the drums.
Henry Smith.
No,
Paul Henderson. Having the biggest drum set ever. Oh my god.
But no, it didn't really get off the ground, unfortunately. I think we all enjoy it, but I don't think anyone.
Who would be you two, Cal? You two, Crowes?
Crowley.
Who else?
There was more.
Yeah.
Oh, we had Skins in that at that
That's
time.
right. Yeah.
Who was obviously pretty good on the guitar, but I think we'd all melt once there was a little bit of a crowd. Or something.
Yeah. We did a little video. Little compilation video, made a song.
Oh, I remember that.
It'll never make it.
No.
Yeah, what was that? Were they through COVID videos, weren't they?
Yeah, we had nothing to do.
Yeah.
So we were
sitting
just
around.
musos got together and just
I think Krause wrote the lyrics, and it was just
Crowds wanted to put it on the charts. We got something here, boys.
Just get that out of here.
Oh, no, Krause remember Krause's song before the golf jacket that time.
No, the poem.
Yeah, the poem
About
Oh,
warning.
yeah, that's right. He wrote a poem about warning after the golf. Oh,
He loves it.
It was
He's
sad.
just
It was
so
sad.
funny.
Yeah.
He just loves it. I was going to ask a question. If you two were to start a band right now, who do you reckon you'd grab out of the rest of the boys to sing for you?
Kai Loman.
I was hoping that was good.
He's actually not that bad.
Yeah, if he actually took it seriously, he'd probably be all right.
I feel like if anyone actually watched him trying to sing properly, that would be too hard to keep a straight face.
He's so funny.
He's too good. But talk to us about your vinyl collection as well. There's a few other boys that we spoke about it with Dev, didn't we? A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Who else was there?
So we had like a little vinyl group for probably 2 weeks. We tried to get together and
You and all your little groups.
Eh?
You and all your little groups.
yeah, all my little groups. We just got all the groups going on. So we had like Dev, Snoz, and Joey,
Yeah.
and myself. We tried to sort of get a little group going on.
It's got here Fags ?
Yeah, well, apparently he collects.
Yeah, I think he does have records.
So he
Hasn't
couldn't
been
be a part of
invited to the
it.
downstairs
Yeah, hasn't got the invite. Might have changed address. But we all sort of like to listen to our records, and I think Dev's got a fair collection going on. So we kind of sort of listen to the same type of music.
Stuff,
so it's good to sort of come here when he comes over. We sort of chuck on a record and
Have a listen to it.
have a coffee.
What's your number one?
Oh, probably Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or Another Brick in the Wall, Pink Floyd. Yeah, Pink
Big Pink Floyd.
Love Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
What about you, Huey? Would you?
Well, I got a record player for Christmas
Yeah,
off my fam.
I got one as well.
But it's sitting at home because I couldn't work out how to ship it up here.
Really?
Yeah, well, I didn't really know. I didn't drive up, so couldn't fit in the suitcase. And
Yeah.
I just sort of thought, well, while I'm in limbo with my house,
I'll just leave it
I don't
there.
really have a record player. I don't really want a record player. But if I had to pick, geez, it's too hard. I don't. Yeah,
There's too many good songs.
yeah. I have to have a look around and go to a few secondhand shops, go to a few records, and then
couple
go
up.
from there.
Corey Lyons used to have one because I used to live with him, and he used to have one. We played all the time, and then my mum come over once and saw us playing it. And then for my birthday, it's pretty funny. I'm not sure if you've seen it before at my place. I've got like a little alcohol cart kind of thing.
Yeah.
It sits down the bottom, and the record that gets played, because Ride It used to be my song when I kicked the goal.
Yeah.
Mum got a record with a photo of me in my lunch jumper. And when you play it, Ride It comes on. I swear to God, I'll have to send a photo. It's the funniest thing ever. And like everyone goes and sees it. And it's because all the other records sound really good on it, but because this record's like got a picture on it, it's a bit shit.
So it's just got that one song.
Yeah, it just goes on and on and on.
Where did you get it from?
I don't know.
That's
She
pretty
must have
cool.
bought it online somewhere.
We should get one for Dev with his shit.
But the song, like, it sounds so bad. It's like real high pitched and like scratchy. So everyone comes around, they go, "Oh, can we play it?" I'm like, "Yeah, and that sounds so shit." But like, actually, Mum's gonna be listening to this. Sorry, Mum. But no, it's the rest of them actually work out really good. But that was one of the. It's a good present. I'll have to send a photo in. But back to you, Cal. Sorry, we're going off on the tangents today. Talk to us about Ivor as well, like what it's like being a dad. Like, obviously, you get to spend time with the other boys that have kids, and with Kitty as well, and all the Manly crew. How have you found it? Like, is it good to have something as well? Like, obviously, no matter when you come home, Ivor's always going to be there and be happy to see you and have fun with him.
Yeah, it's awesome. It actually, it seriously changes your perspective. Pretty cliche, but it honestly does. Like, get to come home and he doesn't care about footy. He doesn't. Well, he actually loves footy, but he doesn't know what I get up to.
If you're running the wing,
but yeah, he's awesome. He's full of energy. So even if I've had a long day, I'll come home and he'll be running amok. So he's awesome. Loves his footy. Loves to be outside, and definitely changed our lives, and probably honestly made me change my perspective on footy as well, and probably made me play better football. So thankful for him.
Nah, beautiful. All right, we'll get into the Kick Ons presented to you by Neds. I've got
Kick Ons.
What am I, mate? Now you put on the quiz. The quiz presented by Neds.
The Kick Ons presented by Quiz.
Oh no!
Oh Jesus! All right, Hugh. The times that I come on, I've actually nearly. I think I've been beaten every time.
Yeah.
I'd actually say I'm the quiz master though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talking about like newspapers. Like, we go
you're
through.
the OG.
Yeah. But when I come in here, I just shit the bed.
Wait, so how does it work?
So I'll ask questions. You two verse each other.
Okay.
The guest comes on and asks the questions.
You come up with 5 of your own questions and you quiz us. So your name's your buzzer kind of thing. There's 5 questions. Obviously, the person who first to 3 wins because. Yeah. All right, multiple choice. So you can wait till the end of this one. Don't jump the gun.
Is there D or is there 3 or 4 answers?
There's 3. A, B, and C. There's no D. What's the diameter of a basketball hoop in inches? A, 16 inches. B, 18 inches. Or C, 20 inches?
Cal.
Yes.
B.
Correct.
Ooh.
Bang. Did you know
Did you
that?
know that?
No.
Great guess.
Middle answer. Now I'll go.
Middle-
probably
B's
C.
always right.
Yeah, that is good. Question 2. How many games did Nuxie play?
Cal.
Yes.
56.
Yes. Well done. That is
Great get. I was going to undersell him big time.
you gonna say?
They're like 20 on.
It was somewhere in the 50s.
Well,
True or false? In a regular deck of cards, all the kings have moustaches.
Glug. True.
False.
Why would you ask that question? Where does that even come from?
Did you say true? Ask Sammy. He did the question.
That's
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I didn't know that.
All right.
what, that they don't all have mustaches.
Oh wait, it's false. Yeah.
Is that you or is that me? Oi, I got to upgrade.
What do you mean?
Multiple choice. What is my new rating in the AFL game? A, 93. B, 64. D, 71. C, 86.
Glug.
Cal.
B.
I can't remember the letter, but was it 71?
Correct answer, 99. Joking. 86. I've got up.
Well done.
Yeah, I've got up.
What's Cal?
Hey,
Do you
that's the
know?
best. Do we know what Cal
71.
was?
Sorry, mate.
What were you rated, do you know or not? I think who were the top
65
rated?
probably.
The top rated players were like, Locke was 93. You were up there, weren't you? Yeah, well, yeah.
That's nice.
Has Huey gone through the roof? Huey, you've shot up to first.
That's what it's all about, boys.
Is it like, so it's like NBA, like 99.
Yeah, I think, but what they did this year was actually, like, it's updated regularly.
Yeah.
So, like, we didn't just start out because then they just everyone will be up there then because we're one of the only teams still going. So surely our rating should be going up.
Yeah.
81 for Cal.
What was that?
81.
81.
What?
Nice. What was this bloke, Jerry Berry?
That's Barry Jerry, that.
Barry Jerry. How good is Susan Boyle?
Neck on him.
In a Brisbane Lions jumper.
85.
Bez is 85, so I got Bez. That's beautiful. Can we have some updated ratings? Who else? Give us our top 3.
Well, Huey's no longer tied number 1.
Is Huey number 1 by himself?
I've dropped.
Who's Locky's?
Lock's number 1.
What's Lock?
94.
Oh, geez, that's good.
Dunks 92. Chuck 92.
What have I done?
Huey 91.
91. That's
probably
and then
in the
said,
90s.
That's
who
probably
else would
fair.
be in there? Joey?
And Bales rounds out the 5.
Is he 90?
Yeah.
Bales.
Bales, OE, Chief 90.
What's Joey?
Let me scroll down.
Joey's got to be out there, 88.
86.
Jeez.
That's pretty stiff.
Yeah, that's pretty stiff. He's bloody kicked him out nearly the most goals.
Anyway.
Yeah, you and Joey have the same rating.
Beautiful.
Forwards don't get recognition, do they?
That's all right. Get on the
least they get first massage.
selfless scoreboard.
130.
130.
Yeah, forwards.
Yeah,
As per
double
usual.
as well. No, it's not. It's not as usual. It's
Always
I was
first.
here at 5:30 the other day, mate.
No.
Yeah, I was.
No.
First year, last to leave.
Graveyard shift.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, we're just rambling on now. We'll see you next week, I guess. Who we get?
What about the last question? That's only 4.
Oh, well, you've lost.
Oh, don't get salty because we gave you a low number.
All right, here we won't get this one anyway. Maths question. What's 8 times 7 plus 12?
Plug.
Oh,
68.
Yep. Right on, mate. Like your AFL rating. Nah, Cal, thanks for jumping on, mate. We appreciate it. We started off a little bit scratchy there, Huey.
Yeah.
Well, probably you did. I didn't. I kind of rounded it off at the end. But thanks for jumping on, mate. We appreciate
Thanks,
you for
boys.
coming on. Fingers crossed, everything crossed. We'll be back next week. If we do win, please let us know who we can get on because there'll be one more week to get on before we do our before we play the last game, if that's the case. So I'm not sure who else we.
You started well, but you finished.
Come on, boy. Sorry. Well, you know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard, but we're going to win this week. We'll be back next week, boys. Thanks for jumping on the podcast. See you.
thanks, guys.